We're always told that getting rich is supposed to be hard, right? Complicated, stressful. But what if that's all wrong? What if the laziest way to build wealth was actually the most effective way? Well, today we're going to flip that whole script on investing with a strategy that's proven and honestly brilliantly simple.
And this is really the core idea of the whole thing. It sounds completely backward, I know. But here's the thing. The data doesn't lie. As we're about to see, in the world of investing, doing less is so much more.
So this really brings us to two completely different universes. Over on one side, you've got the active trader. You know the type. Glued to the charts, high stress, reacting to every single news blip, trying to time the market. And then on the other side, you have the passive investor. They're calm, relaxed. They understand that true wealth is a marathon, not a sprint.
So let's talk about that first one, the trading trap. Why do so many of us fall for this idea that being busy, that doing more stuff with our money means we're going to make more profit? Let's break it down.
I mean, you've felt it, right? The way the market is shown everywhere, it feels like a giant casino. There's this constant noise from financial news, social media, all of it creating this pressure, this little voice in your head screaming, do something. But here's the secret. That urge to act isn't your friend. It's your worst enemy.
So let's leave the casino behind. It's time to talk about the power of passive. This is where we learn how boring actually beats exciting, pretty much every single time.
I love this quote because it just says it all, doesn't it? If your portfolio is giving you an adrenaline rush, you're probably not investing. You might just be gambling. Real wealth grows slowly, kind of like a tree, not a quick firework. So, the stage is set. You've got the hyperactive trader in one corner, making moves every day. And in the other, the patient, passive investor, who looks like they're doing nothing at all. So who actually wins? Well, the answer might really surprise you.
90%. Just let that number sink in. Over a 15-year period, 90% of professional, full-time, highly paid fund managers fail to beat a simple market index. Think about that. The people we pay to be the experts can't beat a do-nothing approach. That realization is an absolute game changer.
And you can see it right here. The data is just overwhelming. A simple, low-cost index fund consistently outperforms the average active fund over the long haul. The evidence is clear. Passive wins. So the next question is, how do you actually do it? Let's get into the steps.
Okay, so you're on board, but what's the actual plan? Well, here's your blueprint for doing nothing and building wealth.
This right here is the golden rule. It is not about being a psychic who can predict the future. It's simply about being present. It's about time in the market, not timing the market. You stay in the game through the good times and the bad, and that's how you win.
So, you ready for this brilliantly simple plan? Step 1, buy everything. No, really, just buy the whole market with a broad, low-cost index fund. Step 2, put it on autopilot. Set up regular automatic investments so you don't even have to think about it. And step 3, this is the secret sauce, walk away. Go live your life. Now, that third step, get on with your life, sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? But that's where most people fail. Because the biggest obstacle in this whole journey is you. It's time to talk about conquering your fear. Look, when the market is bleeding red, it's terrifying. Every fiber of your being is going to scream at you to sell and just stop the pain. But the greatest investors in history all have one thing in common. They mastered their emotions. The biggest hurdle isn't the market, it's the urge to do something. So who are you listening to? You really have to think about the incentives. The people who profit from your activity, or the people who profit from your patience? Because the answer to that question will pretty much determine your entire financial future.
To help with this, here's a really powerful mental model. It's called the coffee can portfolio. The idea is you buy a great, diversified portfolio of investments, and then you metaphorically put them in a coffee can and just forget about them for a decade. You resist that temptation to trade. That's the level of discipline we're aiming for.
So, what's the real prize for embracing this lazy approach? Well, it's something far more valuable than just money. It's wealth without the worry. I mean, just look at the rewards. You get higher long-term returns, you pay dramatically lower fees, you have significantly less stress, and, this is the big one, you have more free time to actually live your life. This isn't just a financial strategy, it's a life strategy. It gives you back your most valuable asset, your time.
So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Is your portfolio built for excitement or is it built for wealth? Because very often they are not the same thing. The choice and the rewards are all yours.